Welcome to this week's Jackson County Board of Commissioners meeting. This meeting is held in the Jackson County Courthouse Auditorium at 10 South Oakdale in Medford. This meeting is held every Wednesday morning at 9:30, as long as a quorum of 2 commissioners is available to conduct the business of Jackson County. Your Jackson County Commissioners broadcast this meeting over Rogue Valley Television, and it's available for streaming and review at jacksoncountyor.gov. Under the Government tab, under Recorded Meetings, click on RVTV Live Streaming. The types of business that occur at this meeting include public hearings, official voting on actions by the Board of Commissioners, presentations by departments of the county, and recognition of service that makes our county great. Agendas of the meetings are posted on the Commissioners' Bulletin Board and released on the county's website and through local media in the time required for public notice. Many of the conclusions on the business presented to the Board of Commissioners have been discussed in detail and prepared by the administrative office and staff prior to consideration at this meeting and the official vote. These prior discussions also have been properly noticed and the work done in a transparent manner. We encourage you to come and experience the process by attending any of these meetings or watch online at jacksoncountyor.gov. And now, your Jackson County Commissioners, Randy Sparacino, Rick Dyer, and Colleen Roberts, working for you.
Well, good morning, everyone. We're going to call the Board of Commissioners regular meeting for February 4th, 2026 to order. It's a little after 9:30, and we're here in the Courthouse Auditorium and live on audio-video conference. Commissioner Roberts should be arriving any moment from another engagement. We'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance today, so if you please stand and help me. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Because I would like Commissioner Roberts to participate in the Employee of the Month, we're going to move forward with the request for discussion of non-agenda items first, and then we'll come back to the presentation. Pursuant to the codified ordinances of Jackson County, Section 213.06, members of the public may address any item not on the agenda. However, pursuant to ORS 192.640, the Board of Commissioners is prohibited from discussing a principal subject that is not on the agenda. Therefore, the Board of Commissioners will listen to your concerns and may consider the matter you raise by asking staff to follow up on any questions or by placing the matter on the agenda for discussion at a future meeting. We do have one individual signed up here today in the auditorium, and that's Clarence Carr out there. Okay, it looks like maybe Clarence left. Do we have anybody online with their Zoom hand raised?
Mr. Chair, there's no one with their Zoom hand raised.
Okay, anyone in the auditorium that would like to come and address the commissioners before we move on? All right, looks like we have none. So we will, I think we can go on with the consent calendar. I'll give her one more agenda item before we go to the presentation. We'll move on to the consent calendar, which this week consists of the minutes of meetings of the Board of Commissioners work session of January 13th, 2026, Board of Commissioners regular meeting of January 14th, 2026, and the Board of Commissioners staff meeting of January 15th, 2026.
Move approval of the consent calendar as read.
And I'll second.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer?
Okay, well, I think we're going to have to move on with the presentation now. Hopefully, Commissioner Roberts, I don't know.
We do discussion deliberation.
Did you actually vote? I think you just said okay.
Did I not vote?
I didn't hear you respond.
Okay, yes. Do we need to take a revote? No, okay. All right, we will move on to discussion and deliberation. First item there is an order authorizing an intergovernmental agreement, number EL-0422-26, between the State of Oregon by and through the Secretary of State and Jackson County. This is order number 49-26. And Mr. Jordan.
Mr. Chair, members of the board, in this case, the State of Oregon by and through the Secretary of State will provide the clerk's office with enhanced remake kits. That's the actual name of the hardware and software combinations for the implementation of a statewide digital ballot duplication solution for remaking damaged ballots to improve the processing of uniformed and overseas citizens absentee voting act ballots. This won't only be limited to those uniformed and overseas citizens. These can actually remake any damaged ballot. They're
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Go ahead.
They will, for ballots that aren't readable, they'll make them machine readable to be able to go through the tally system. This is for 2 machines and the associated software and support. The funding is through the HAVA or Help American Vote Act, coming from the federal government to the state. This will still have all of the same controls for currently remaking ballots, audit logs, and bipartisan election reviewers with mixed party affiliation that are the election board members reviewing all aspects of the remake of the ballot. It just moves it simply from a hand manual system to a computer-generated system. The term of the agreement is upon execution through July 14th of 2029. As I said, it's federally funded. There's no direct financial impact to Jackson County, and I do recommend your approval.
Thank you. Any questions?
No. Move approval of order number 49-26.
I'll second.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes. We'll finish up this section, then move on to the presentation. And the last item on discussion and deliberation items is an order authorizing a government agreement for Fast TV End, Fast TV End Lease, Fast Bin, and Fast Stock POD with Fastenal Company. Order number 50-26.
Mr. Chair, members of the board, in this case, our Roads and Parks Department employees utilize personal protective equipment and other supplies while performing their daily tasks for the county. This agreement will provide vending machines that are stocked with the necessary inventory, also with 24/7 point of use availability to personnel. There'll be secure storage of supplies, and it'll also include an automated inventory management system. This will improve usage and streamlining of reordering. Term of the agreement upon execution will remain in effect till terminated as provided for the agreement. It's up to a $100,000 annual expense, and I do recommend your approval.
Thank you.
And I'll move to approve order 50-26.
Second.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes, thank you. And now, after holding you hostage through that, we will actually begin our presentation of Employee of the Month, Quinn Burgoyne. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right, with the Assessor's Office. Come on up and meet you up front. Yeah. And Angela, would you like to come up as well? And anyone else that would like to embarrass him?
I get to hide back here. Yeah. You got to be out front for everybody to see.
Congratulations. Thank you. Okay. As we said, Employee of the Month for February 2026 is Quinn Burgoyne, Assessor's Office, presented this February 4th, 2026. Quinn Burgoyne began his career with Jackson County in 2015 as an extra help employee in the Roads and Parks Department. In December 2021, he was hired as a full-time data gatherer in the Assessor's Office. Quinn obtained his Registered Appraiser designation from the Oregon Department of Revenue and was hired as a Property Appraiser 1 in August 2022, then reclassified as a Property Appraiser 2 in January of 2024. I'm sure you all know exactly what that means. Okay, that's true, they all know. Quinn has demonstrated an eagerness to learn and a willingness to assist wherever needed. His frequently volunteers to support both coworkers and management staff. When a vacancy arose in a lead appraiser position, Quinn stepped up to fill the gap. Taking on additional responsibilities, he became a resource for questions regarding manufactured structures and related software applications. Over the past year, Quinn has played a key role in training new appraisers and assisting with the processing of multi-year tax roll corrections project. In addition, he is cross-trained on the farm deferral and forest deferral special assessment programs, successfully completing complex site evaluations and performing detailed calculations. Quinn dedicates his time to taxpayers by asking questions, listening to concerns, and explaining the processes of the office, as well as the requirements and nuances of Oregon's public property tax laws, which are extensive, I'm sure. He keeps an open mind and a level head when interacting with the public and has been an invaluable asset to the office. He shares insights and ideas and volunteers for projects that need attention while maintaining a positive and productive attitude. Quinn, on behalf of the Jackson County Board of Commissioners, congratulations on being selected as the February Employee of the Month, and thank you for your outstanding dedication to the citizens of Jackson County. And your wife and son can come up too if they like. It adds a little bit of excitement. We don't mind.
He's going to come up here.
We need a little unpredictability.
It's today, right? Well, Quinn, I just want to, I suppose being on time for work, it makes you Employee of the Month. And so, and many more things. You had many accolades of your great work for the assessor's office. And thank you for what you do and for being on time. And I'm so glad you got to sit in for our whole meeting. Anyway, congratulations.
Well, Quinn, congratulations, and thank you for your dedicated service to Jackson County. The role that you play in the assessor's office is extremely vital for the success of our county. Without great assessors, we don't have what we need to actually perform as a county. So thank you for your dedication, and I really appreciate it, and thank you for your great family.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Quinn. Thanks for showing up with your A game every day. You may not have noticed, but he's I tried not to write in there how competitive he is. He's competitive. He wants to learn everything. He wants to learn it yesterday. So it's just great, though, to have an employee who's so passionate for the work that is difficult and challenging, but also very rewarding on behalf of the citizens. Thank you.
Before we let you speak, I'm going to see, do you have any comments about saying congratulations to your daddy?
Great.
Perfect. The last
I just want to say thank you for all the support from my family, Desta and Kian, and then my family, my friends, my coworkers, and the management team. I wouldn't be here without you guys, so thank you to you all.
Congratulations again, and thank you. Good to meet you. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming up. Can I get a handshake? You know what? It may be a new trend here. Well, as the courtroom is clearing, we are going to just adjourn the meeting.
I think he's trying to say congratulations. And he goes, congrats, you know, kind of a half part of the word. Yes, that's what he's saying.
We hope that you've enjoyed this week's Jackson County Board of Commissioners meeting. If you have any questions on any part of the show, please feel free to contact your Jackson County Commissioners or staff. You can find their contact information at jacksoncountyor.gov. To review the content of this or any other meeting, under the Government tab, under Recorded Meetings, click on RVTV Live Streaming.